I'm Jennifer Angel. Hi everybody, this is my overview report. Now of course for the week of August the 7th, now of course we have the lunar eclipse. August is the eclipse month, so it's quite an exciting month. Let's see what happens. I am going to do a specialized eclipse report, so I'm just going to do my normal overview report here, and of course I'll be doing the individual reports. But the eclipse is in the sign of Aquarius, and as the eclipse it is effectively a full moon, so we've got the sun and the moon opposite, and the sun is in Leo, so happy birthday Leo. I do have, if it is your birthday, go ahead, or anybody really, go ahead and have a look at the readings page on my website, jenniferangel.com, because to have an eclipse reading, can be very revealing, and particularly if you are Leo, and even if you have something around the degrees, it's 15 degrees. Anyway, more about that when I do the eclipse reading. So this is right at the beginning of the week, okay? And so then on the 10th we do have the sun and Jupiter in a connection. Now I love the sun and Jupiter. Venus and Jupiter actually are my favorite, but the sun and Jupiter is pretty good too. Okay, so it's a sextile, so it's an opportunity. Now and then we move forward a couple of days and we've got Mercury going into retrograde. So always those 2 or 3 days before and after are the most disruptive. That's called the storm. So that pretty well says it. So we've got this Jupiter and the Sun sextile happening right when Mercury is starting to do its whole retrograde thing. So I would, just heads up, if you've got sort of any business that you're trying to sign, seal, deliver, and try to do that, on or before the 10th would be my advice there. Now, if you can't, sometimes, as I say, life just doesn't wait for Mercury to come out of retrograde. So what happens is when Mercury comes out of that storm period, then it's in its retrograde transit, it then settles down. And what it is then is a great time to focus on getting things organized, particularly as it's in one of the signs that it rules. And that's Virgo. We'll go back into Leo at some point before going direct again. But in Virgo, you've got all that detailed work and communication, creativity, so it's going to be a great time, and it's right in the middle of the eclipses, so it's exciting. I'm looking at my chart almost every day to sort of try to get a handle and look at, oh wow, what's coming up today, because it is such an exciting sort of month with so much going on with the eclipses. And typically, if you've been watching me for a while, you'll know that Mercury retrograde is not my most favorite transit, but I think here in the middle of the eclipses, it doesn't come out of retrograde until the 4th and 5th of September. But here in the middle of the eclipses, I do think that it sort of allows us to take a breath and reassess, see what's happening, where we are and what's going on, and to be able to get some plans, because with all this whirlwind activity, because we still are in the influence of the sun and Mars conjunction. Now, conjunction is the same degree, but what's called the orb of influence of that degree is 8 to 10 degrees either side of the exact degree. Okay, so at the moment, don't quote me, I think it's about 3 or 4 degrees apart. So it's still very, very strong, and these are 2 power planets, in that area of Leo, where the sun is and where the eclipses are, and so it's a pretty sort of powerful time. I'm waiting to see what's going to happen. There's going to be some shifts in the world, okay? In your life and in the world. Now, towards the end of the week, just at the same time as Mercury is going to go retrograde around the 11th, 12th, we do have Venus in a very nice trine with Neptune. I love Venus and Neptune together because it's sort of, it's light. It's going to be a little bit idealistic, which, I love that idealistic feeling because it's like, it gets you out of, gets you into a bigger sort of vision. It's like, what if? Because let's face it, life does have its inevitable compromises. So you can start from that highest idealistic point, and it's almost like a meant to be sort of energy. So it's a very, very, it's a very nice energy. And also earlier in the week, Mercury is going to sextile with Venus. So right with these eclipses and in the middle of it, there's all this amazing, exciting stuff happening. So, almost makes me feel that, things are really taken out of your hands, which is quite often the case, particularly with the lunar eclipse, all right? Okay, so let's see. I really look forward to, hearing all your notes and to see what's happened. I do hope something, fabulous is going to happen for each and every one of us, as always. And but don't forget, if it's not so fabulous, sometimes it can end up being fabulous. We just can't see it at the time. Okay, so love and luck to you. Go ahead and do the other reports now. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to go and see jenniferangel.com and subscribe to my newsletter. Thanks so much. Bye.